If you've ever opened a SketchUp model and suddenly seen the error unexpected file format, don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, I'll walk you through the most reliable ways to fix it, recover your work, and avoid the issue in the future. We'll cover how to use the backup file, what to do when the file comes from a newer SketchUp version, how to check autosave and temp files, why file location matters, and one simple fix if the model was downloaded from 3D Warehouse. If this tutorial helps, please hit like and subscribe for more quick SketchUp tips and troubleshooting guides. Let's get started. First, let's try the easiest recovery method, which is using the backup file. When SketchUp saves your model, it often creates a backup copy with the .skb extension in the same folder as your original file. Open the folder where your model is stored and look for a file with the same name as your project, but ending in .skb. Before changing anything, make a copy of that file so you have a safe backup. Then rename the copied file extension from .skb to .skp. On Windows, you may need to enable file extensions first so you can see the full file name. Once renamed, try opening that new .skp file in SketchUp. In many cases, this restores a working version of the model and gets you back into your project fast. If that does not solve it, the next thing to check is version compatibility. A very common reason for the unexpected file format error is that you are trying to open a file created in a newer version of SketchUp using an older version of the software. SketchUp does not always allow older versions to open newer files directly. If you have access to the extension warehouse, search for the Open Newer Version extension. This can sometimes help you work with models created in later versions. Another option is to contact the person who created the file and ask them to use Save As and export it to an older SketchUp format that matches your version. If you are collaborating with a team, this is one of the best long-term fixes because it keeps everyone on the same file format. Now, let's move to the next recovery method, checking autosave and temp files. SketchUp often creates backup or temporary files in a location set inside Preferences. Open SketchUp, go to Preferences, and look for the autosave or file recovery location. Then browse to that folder and check whether there is an older version of your model saved there. You may find a file that SketchUp created automatically before the error happened. If you do, copy it to a safe location on your computer before opening it. This is important because autosave files can sometimes be fragile, and you do not want to risk overwriting the only working copy. If the recovered file opens successfully, save it immediately as a new project name so you can continue working without losing progress. Another important thing to check is where the file is stored while you are working on it. SketchUp files can become corrupted if you open or save them directly to network drives, USB sticks, or folders that are actively syncing with cloud services like OneDrive or Dropbox. These locations can interrupt the save process or create incomplete file writes, which may trigger the unexpected file format error later. The safest workflow is to work locally on your computer first. Save the model to your desktop or a local project folder, finish your changes, and only then copy or sync the final file to cloud storage. If you already have a file in a syncing folder, move it to a local folder and try opening it from there. That small change alone can fix a lot of file corruption problems. If your file came from a 3D warehouse and the error started right after downloading it, there is one more fix to try. Clear your browser cache and download the model again. Sometimes the file does not download completely, or the browser saves a broken copy, which can make SketchUp think the file format is invalid. After clearing the cache, go back to 3D Warehouse, download the model again, and make sure the download finishes properly before opening it. If possible, try a different browser as well, just to rule out a browser-related download issue. So to quickly recap, if you see the SketchUp unexpected file format error, start with the .skb backup file, then check for version incompatibility, then look for autosave or temp file recovery options. After that, make sure you are working from a local folder instead of a network, USB, or syncing location. And if the file was downloaded online, clear your cache and try again. Following these steps gives you the best chance of recovering the model without losing your work. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more SketchUp troubleshooting tutorials, workflow tips, and beginner-friendly guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.